I'm sorry, man. You,
have kids.
huh?
What if you don't have kids? Does it make you better or awful?
So what now?
You don't have kids.
That makes you a loser. Why don't you have kids?
Like what he said, waiting for the right girl.
Really? How old are you?
36.
Oh, Lord. Otherwise, you're going to have to go to a sperm bank. A fetal bank where they put the baby in you. That's what it's called. What? What?
For girls, no?
Yeah, you want to send your wife over there. uh, amazing. Are you guys going out for Father's Day today? Celebrate your father? Anybody still have a father alive? Are you guys going to spend time with him?
He's in Korea.
Oh, he is? Oh. And how about you?
I'll probably visit my dad out. Yeah. I'll stop by.
Right on. What are they doing to
Trying to figure it all out. I was just getting ready. I was like, okay, here you go. Yeah, go ahead.
and maybe you have kids? Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hank will pass on your questions or comments to me. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
And happy Father's Day. Amazing. I was reflecting on my father, and I remember not growing up with him, but all my life I had wanted my father. I had this love for my father, and it felt like he was missing in my life. Something was missing. I knew it was my father. And I was thinking about what kind of love did I have for my father? And I realized that it wasn't an emotional love at all. It was just something missing. And for some reason, I knew it was love, but I knew it was him. And when I finally got to meet him, well, when I got old enough to hang out with him and stuff, it was an amazing return to the Father. And I realized that the worst thing, it is the worst thing that can happen to boys and girls is to never return to their fathers. It is really evil, pure evil, that in America today and around the world, that children are kept from their fathers. And most of the women, not all, but most got it bad now. They work on keeping the children away from the father, even when the court says, okay, the father can see the kids 50-50. The mother will make sure that doesn't happen smoothly. You got to fight on that. She doesn't show up on time, or she makes sure the kids are not available. Or even if she lets you, if you see your children, you take them with you, she gives them cell phones so she can be calling them all day long to make sure that they never connect to the father and that they always have that far connection with her. Isn't that evil? That is pure satanic, pure evil. But happy Father's Day. Any questions? They came to be taught and not to bring. Yes, Raymond.
You know, I used when I get up to pray, usually roughly around between the hours of 4 a.m. It's 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock a.m. I should say. I was wondering, does that mean anything significant when you wake up that early just to decide to pray silently?
Well, the scripture does say get up early. And so if you can, try to get up at least before 6 a.m. and do it.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Amazing. Yes, sir. And this your first time here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
My name's Troy.
And where you from?
We're from Minnesota.
Oh, both of you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Minnesota.
Yeah, I just had to come and say happy Juneteenth, happy Father's Day, happy early White History Month, and most importantly, White Power, Jesse.
That's right. Yeah, you're from Minnesota.
Yes, yes. We need a lot of that
Right
there.
on. White
Big time.
power. Right on. Thank you.
But before my question, I just had to come and say you made a profound impact on my life, and I can't thank you enough for that. You really opened the light for me, so I love you so much, Jesse. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Stay with us, stay with us, stay with it.
So we went to the Reagan Library and the Nixon Library yesterday, and we found out something actually pretty horrible. And it was actually the conservatives that are responsible for Roe versus Wade, because Eisenhower put 2 justices on there, and Nixon put 4, and 5 out of those 6 voted in favor of Roe versus Wade. So, and then the conservatives...
Roe versus Wade is the abortion thing.
And then conservatives voted for the 19th Amendment. They voted for the Civil Rights Act. But we did notice that Ronald Reagan and President Trump and the conservatives that get shot and killed at, like Charlie Kirk, they're trying to get rid of all that stuff. So I just kind of wanted to know why did these conservatives fail, but the ones that are trying to make it right, I think those are the true sons of God, because they're trying to right the wrongs.
Amazing. Well, we don't talk politics here.
Sorry.
You a little conservative. No, we don't do it because everybody, I don't want people to think that they have to be of a certain political persuasion to be here. But good question, though. Interesting question. Right, yeah, talk me on the radio about it. Right on. Any other questions? Normal questions. No. Okay, I have a question. Do you believe that God, and I was reflecting on this week, do you believe that God is all powerful, all knowing, all love, all everything? Do you believe that God is that? Let me see the hand that believe he is. All knowing, all powerful, all. Oh, okay. There's 2 people that don't believe that. Why don't you believe that?
I do believe it. Sorry to raise my hand.
Oh,
I do believe it.
Daniel, why don't you believe it?
No, I believe it as well, sorry.
Oh, okay. And so, okay then, interesting. In the pink shirt, you believe that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do you know you believe it?
How do I know I believe it, or why do I believe it?
How do you know you believe it?
I mean, I just know. I just believe it. It's my belief. I don't waver from it at all.
And so how do you know you believe it?
The same way I know a lot of things. I mean, I know the sun's going to come up tomorrow.
How you know it might not?
Yeah, but would anybody bet money that the sun's not going to come up tomorrow?
I will. No, I'm playing.
So,
And why do you believe it?
I believe it because the sun's come up every other day.
Know about God being
Oh.
all powerful, all knowing, all love, all everything.
I believe it because he created our existence. So if he can create our existence, he can do anything and everything.
But how do you know you believe that?
I guess I don't have a good answer for you other than I just know that there's a lot of things that I think, right, that I'm not super confident about, and then there's other things where I just know.
You said there's something you're not confident about?
Yes.
Meaning what?
Meaning there's all kinds of things that people can agree on or disagree on, and I might have, little inklings about, little feelings about this, but I don't know much about it, so I don't commit to anything. But there's other things that I just know, like you could never convince me that there's not a God. You could never convince me that there's not a creator. You could never convince me that the creator is not all powerful.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Did you raise your hand? And you believe that about God? All power, all knowing, all.
Yes, I do believe.
And how do you know you believe that?
Because whatever's happened in my life, all the situations I've been through, He's always brought me to the best place I could be.
Okay. That's how you know you believe it?
Yeah, because I whatever I've been through,
So this is not a test. This is fellowship. Relax. It's just fellowship. Okay.
Yeah, I think so because I look back at my life, and whatever I went through, whatever happened to me at the end, it was the best that was for me.
Okay.
So I believe that He's in control and He's in charge, and He's all about love, and He's God.
All right. Amazing. Your father's still living?
No, my father passed away 11 years ago.
And what was your relationship with him?
It was amazing.
Okay.
And just right now, when you said about fathers, and I realized I loved my father so much, I was so close to him, and because I loved him so much, I was so close. Growing up, I always thought God loves me so much because I always felt like I was so blessed with everything.
Oh, okay.
And I realized that it was because of my dad.
Amazing. How was your relationship? Your father still living?
80 years old, still living, still working.
How's your relationship with him?
It is distant.
Meaning
But-
what?
Meaning, well, physically we don't live close to each other, and we don't talk a lot on the phone either.
And why not?
I mean, for him, I can't answer for him other
Right.
than he's
No, not
pretty.
for him, for you.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. I guess I'm busy doing other things. When we chat, we have less to talk about. I find so we'll chat every couple of months, but it's usually pretty quick. Like we just don't have a lot to say to each other anymore. We used to talk politics, that type of thing. And we still talk current events.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of how we talk about things. But we never talked about the deeper issues of life or anything like that.
Okay.
You know.
So
never.
you're like, hey, Dad, I got to go. You're born.
Well, I won't use those words, but we both kind of say that to each other. We're ready to go. Yeah.
He said, yes, son, hang up. You're born.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right here. Do you believe that God is all-knowing, all-powerful, all love, all everything?
Sounds good. Try not to think about it. I just, day by day, just try to just live in the present. It sounds good. I do believe it, but I just really just try not to think about it.
You try not to think about God being all-powerful, all-knowing?
Correct.
And why not?
Because I might just get caught up in another thought and go down this rabbit hole.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do it.
This your first time here?
Yes,
What's your name, your first name?
Ivan,
And how did you find out about us?
YouTube.
Oh, okay. Any questions?
No,
Oh, okay. Have you overcome your anger?
it's a process. I forgave my mother and forgave my father, but my father passed like 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
But once I forgave my mother, everything changed. And
From what to what?
awareness, I didn't even know I was angry until I forgave my mother. And I was like, wow, this is me.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, so that's why I'm down here.
Right on. And how did your mother react to you forgiving her?
Initially, she was like, "Didn't nobody do nothing to you." And then she got upset, and I was like, "Wait, this is for me." She was like, "You?" And I was like, "Yeah, me." And then she was like, "All right." And then whatever. She was like, "He tripping." And then that's it.
But at least you feel better about your life.
100% better.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
All right. The young lady in the white want to respond. Do you believe that God is almighty, all powerful, all love, everything?
I do.
And how do you know you believe that?
I don't know how I believe that, but there's not a cell in my body that doesn't believe in that.
So what now?
I don't know. I can't put it into words, but there's not a single cell in my body that doesn't believe in that. I do believe in that.
And then, but how do you know you believe it?
God has worked things inside me in ways that I couldn't have wished.
Okay.
That's it.
What?
That's it.
Amazing. Raymond, do you believe God is all-knowing, all-powerful, all omnipotent, and all everything?
I
What's
do.
That? Isn't that in the Bible? He's like omnipotent. Who knows the Bible?
That word is probably not in there.
Omnipotent? What does the Bible say about that, Raymond? Does it say something like God is omnipotent, I'm somebody and I'm somebody else?
Alpha and Omega.
No.
That's
Don't let
Jesus.
him put the word in your mouth. That's the wrong words. Tell James to come here. Where's the white man when you need him? But go ahead, why James is coming in. Oh, what does it say about God, those three O's?
Omniscient, omnipresent.
Be quiet, Frank. You already put the wrong word in
Yeah.
Raymond's mouth.
Omniscient.
Mama.
Omniscient is all-knowing. Omnipotent is all-powerful. And omnipresent, meaning it's everywhere.
Uh-huh. So you believe that, Raymond?
I do,
And how do you know you believe it?
because I can see it as truth.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Thank you. The young lady way in the back want to respond. You believe God is all powerful, all knowing, all everywhere, everything, all love and everything?
Yes.
And how do you know you believe that?
I don't have words, but it's all in me.
It's all in you?
Yeah.
It's all in me.
Yes.
Anything you want, baby. And what does that mean, it's all in me?
It's just a feeling. And I can, say yes 100%.
Oh, okay. Right on. Are your father still living?
No.
Were you close to him?
Yeah, I mean, I saw him once a year when I was a kid, but we got closer like 20 years before he left.
Oh, right on. Okay. I saw the young lady's hand right next to you. You believe God is all powerful, all knowing, all love, all everything?
Yes.
And how do you know you believe that?
Well, I believe it, one, just because he created us. Like, the human body is so amazing, and we can't even understand it.
Right.
And also, he created the earth, where we're living. I don't know how he even created this, and he created it in 7 days. So that's...
He did it in 7 days? Amazing. And so, your father still living?
Yes.
Are you close to your father?
He got married recently, so I wouldn't say as close. He's more, like, focused on his marriage.
And so you're not close to him now?
I wouldn't say as much. Like, his wife is just kind of, she wants to like be with him all the time more. So she's a little jealous sometimes.
And the wife does?
And it causes like problems in their marriage, so I'd rather stay out of it.
Do you tell her to sit down? That's your daddy?
I have, but it's also like I feel like my dad should be the one to tell her that.
He's afraid to.
Yeah, I mean, I still do what I have to do. I'll invite my mom and my dad somewhere, and we'll be able to have a nice time. But you know, my dad would be like, "Well, don't tell her that." So
Don't tell his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't get into it, especially if he's asking me to like not say anything. I don't know how I could tell her that if he doesn't want me. But in the beginning, I would tell her. I mean, I called it kind of since the beginning. I was like, I don't like how, because she would, when I used to live with him, they were together. So I lived with her, I would tell her, you know, just how I feel and just the truth when we would butt heads and stuff like that. But ultimately, if my dad tells me to stay out of it, I'd rather, you know, not
Next time
cause
you talk to him,
problems.
ask him why is he afraid of his
Okay,
wife.
that's a great question.
Say, Dad, why are you afraid of, why are you a beta? Ask him and see what he says. All right?
I will.
Amazing. Lily, you so close to your father?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
And what is it like to be close to the father?
When I was growing up, my generation, kids weren't close to their fathers. The fathers were there to provide for the family, and he wasn't the main source of teaching for children. They weren't the main source of guidance. So we grew up like that. But now that I'm older and we see each other almost every day, it's a lot more beautiful, our relationship.
Right on.
We did have lots of fights before it got to this point, but now it's so much less, and it's so much more beautiful.
Nice. Amazing. Cool. Any question? Nobody has any question? Yes, sir.
It's kind of a dumb question, but there's a weird argument that God is outside of creation. He cannot dwell within creation. Do you understand this?
No. Where you get that from?
Because he created all things, he can't be a part of creation. So there's a viewpoint that he's somehow outside of it. Like he's just kind of observing.
Do you believe that?
No.
Right. No, that's not true.
I don't think it's true, no.
It's clearly not true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
The biblical question. You want to respond to the biblical question of this week?
I don't remember it. What is?
Anybody remember the biblical question? Let's go to one person who will remember it. What was the biblical question?
Jesus said, "My Father and I are one." What does that mean?
Nice. Uh-huh. And what does it mean?
Last week we talked about God like being the flesh and the Word of God, and I think because God created us through His Word, like He is us, and because He created us, we are one, just like Jesus was one with Him. So I think it means that.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
I do have a question about
Yes.
God being all powerful. I didn't raise my hand because intellectually I know that He is powerful, but this week when I was watching my life, I can see how the devil will use situations to make me remember when I was traumatized, and he will remind me of those situations that aren't real anymore and don't exist, but he'll take me back. And I'll get scared, and I'll be afraid, and I'll turn to making plans and having this control on my life that I don't really have. But if I really believe that God was all powerful in those moments, I would let Him take over, and I don't. So that's why I don't feel like I know that God is all powerful.
That's amazing. And the reason I ask that question, because anyone that get angry, anyone that has fear, anyone that worry, anyone that jealousy, envy, anyone who has a past or a future, anyone who get depressed, anyone who fight, anyone who anything, do not believe that God is all powerful. They don't believe He's love. They just believe it intellectually because they heard it. And okay, it makes sense. He's God, but that's about it. They don't believe it. And that's what's going on. Absolutely. But stay with it and just continue to be aware of those thoughts. And you will come to know that He is truly all powerful, all knowing, all everything. It will be amazing. So stay with it.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
Anybody else want to respond to? Yes, sir.
Well, the reason I know that God is everything is because Jesus said to judge the tree by its fruit. And when I look at the Christians, I see beauty, love, peace. And when I look at the godless, I see anger, destruction, and despair. Or when I see Islam, I see craziness and jihad. So everybody has a choice to make.
Right.
So when you pick the Christ fruit, you know you're getting the best fruit. That's why I know God is the best.
All powerful, all knowing. And so when you see the Christians, you see love?
When I see you, I see love.
But then when you see Christian people, you see love?
I think they try to. Like when I go to church, I see love there, and I when you read the Bible, you see love, and we fail sometimes, but I think the true Christian tries to always return to the God.
And so when you see the Christian people, you see love?
I do.
You do? That's in Minnesota?
Well, the people in charge are not Christians. So.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I saw another, Frank. Oh, right here then, Frankie. The young lady there, Frankie. Yes.
Okay, glory be to God. Our Holy Father on Father's Day, right? Isn't that awesome? Okay.
What?
But,
what did you say?
Glory be to God, our Holy Father on Father's Day. And every day, right? Like,
right on.
Right? Okay, so.
Why you seem so nervous to say it?
Well, no, it's not that I'm, I shouldn't be because I'm not ashamed and it's.
Why are you nervous?
Because exactly what I'm leaning on myself, not like Jesus. Like Jesus never was nervous, right?
What?
Jesus was never nervous. That's like him and the Father were one, right?
But why are you nervous?
Because right now I'm like thinking about myself, like how everybody's probably perceiving me, and I don't want to come off a certain way.
So you were nervous to say Holy Father and what else?
No, I'm pacing myself.
Oh, what did you say about the Holy Father and Jesus something?
Oh, glory be to God.
Oh, okay. You were nervous about saying that?
No, just speaking in general.
Oh, I see.
But that was like okay, hey, this is what we're focused on. It's not about what I'm gonna say or what I'm thinking. So that was just like me centering myself, like, okay, hey, the topic is.
I got you. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, because of the question.
So you didn't really mean it when you said Holy Father and praise Jesus?
Oh, well, no, 100% I did.
Okay.
I do.
All right, go ahead.
But I'm wavering, right? And that's why, like, with the difference between, with Jesus, like, he didn't waver. So he was just, like, in one lane. He stayed in his lane, which was with Jesus, that's what he meant by my Father and I are one, because you'd ask, like, what is God omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent? And I don't live like that, and that's what was making me think when I was been looking at my life, right, and just like really aware of all these pricks and prods, where I was like, what am I leaning on? Because like I was even studying God's word, and I was like in John, right, and I'm reading through John, and I'm like taking my time for once in my life, and not just rushing ahead and thinking like, well, what am I really saying? What am I really? Because you can just spout off anything and what you believe, but it's like, what do I really know? Do I know this to be true? And so I'm like, what am I leaning on? Because every single time Jesus is like, in reference of leaning in John, it's always like he's leaning on, even when John himself, he leans on the bosom of Jesus, right? And he's always looking for him for the answers. you know? And that's like, I was even prepping myself before coming here. Like, okay, don't try to come and give the answers, because then that's not of God. That's not why I'm coming.
And so what did Jesus meant when he said, I and my Father are one?
That he stays one track with him and his words and what his wants, needs, and desires are. That's why he dies to the ego, because it's just him and my Father are one. What he says, I'm saying.
Okay.
And I'm just walking in lockstep.
Amazing. Are you close to your earthly father?
We had an up and down relationship. But before he left this, you know, now he's sleeping in the arms of Jesus, of God.
He's sleeping?
Yeah, in the arms.
This time of night? Is he a Mexican?
He's sleeping. Yes.
And he's still in bed right now?
He's German Mexican.
Oh.
Yeah.
And why is he sleeping so late?
Because he fell asleep.
Oh. So are you close to him?
Yes, I love him now because I was before he expired.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, now he's, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant he was still in bed.
He expired, yeah. He's.
So your father did?
Yeah.
So were you close to him?
Towards the end, I was. Because I had hatred for him. I blamed him for a lot of the pain that was being inflicted on my mom and us. And then I started to realize towards the end, I was like, man, my mom and my grandma drive me crazy. All these women drive me crazy. I'm like, if I was, like, no wonder why he was, you know, it wasn't he was a bad person. It was just, you know, the
Right.
victim becomes the, you know, like, it's psycho and sick and evil and demented to think like the person who's.
And so you became you became close to him?
Yes.
What, you forgave him and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, when he was in a coma, like, that was a weird place to really, you know, forgive your father, but.
Yeah.
And then when I came here, because I was like thinking, did I forgive him? Because I said it and I felt it in such an emotional state, because anyone who's in a coma in an emotional state, you're going to say and connect in a way, but.
Amazing.
But yeah, when I came here, I realized, okay, yeah.
Thank you. Amazing.
You're welcome.
Yes, Frankie. Is this response to the biblical question or, okay, what is the biblical question?
Okay, do you believe God is all powerful?
That's not the biblical question, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to answer the question. and I
About
don't
God
know
being all powerful and all?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not really sure about that.
About him being all powerful?
Yeah, yeah. When I was a child, 3, 4 years old, my mom used to mess with my mind. She would say, Dios te va a castigar, Él está mirando. And so God is going to punish you. He's going to punish you. This is the way I understand it. God's going to punish you, and he is watching. And so at 4 or 5 years old, when I heard that, I would look up at the sky, and I would try to hide, and, oh, God's not looking at this, and God's not looking at that. And so I grew up with that as a small child, and thinking of God's all, as a punisher, because my mom had influenced me, caused me to kind of think that way.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I've been thinking about it since a small child. And so right now, I'm kind of not sure. I'm just kind of curious, because there's a lot of things that I've read and seen that, it's curious. Sometimes God doesn't want to know about things, or, and so
Sometimes God what?
he doesn't need or want to know about things.
Oh, okay.
He it's like he has a choice. So
Sometimes God doesn't want or need to know about things?
yeah.
What do you mean by that?
For instance, so he knows everything in the future. God tells Adam to name all the animals, and
No,
God.
what do you mean by God? Sometimes God doesn't want or need to know about everything.
It's just things that I'm kind of learning, so I may be wrong. But so example, he has somebody writing all the things on earth in the Bible. It talks about how he has writers, and God knows everything, so he doesn't need writers.
Okay.
Or sometimes God says, like he told Cain, "What are you doing?" Or told Adam, "Why are you hiding?" Or who told you? And how can
Right.
God not know? Right? Why would he ask a question if he already knew?
Oh, I see.
So,
Amazing.
I'm not really, I'm kind of just kind of learning
Okay.
about God. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This young man want to respond to. What did God mean when he said, I and my Father are one?
They're of the same mind. Like they have the same outlook, the same mind.
Okay. And this is your first time here?
Correct.
What's your name?
Matt.
Hey, Matt. And how did you find us?
Same with Troy. I
Oh,
came
okay.
with him, so I found you on YouTube as well.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you if you're ice.
I'm not.
If you are, we have at least one illegal you can pick up. The anchor baby. All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Amazing. Matt, were you close to your father?
Yeah, I was pretty close with him. He passed away in 2007.
Are you close to him?
Pretty close, I would say. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Anybody else want to respond to the biblical question? Okay, I saw this young lady first here, and who hand in the middle here? Okay. Oh, okay. Yes.
I just wanted to add on what he said, that I was also thinking if you're logic and sound mind, you're one with God. But if you're not, then that's what separates you from him.
Oh, okay. Repeat that again.
That if you're of logic and sound mind, you are one with God. But if you're overthinking, you're in your head, you're in the imagination, that's what separates you from God.
And so what did Christ mean when he said, the Father and I are one?
That he always had that of logic and sound mind. He was never got emotional, always acted from
Okay.
love.
Nice. Then go to Raymond, then here, here, and here.
I believe that when Jesus said, "I and the Father are one," he meant that they were on the same level of reality, the same the reality that sooner or later that we all will be on and face.
Okay. Amazing. Get it back to the young lady right in front of you, Raymond. Okay.
So I believe that when he said that my Father and I are one, is that he was saying he's a reflection of God, and also that we only came to be because we were a thought to God, so therefore we never could have existed without being that thought. So we were always one with him right from the beginning. There was no there wasn't anything that could separate us except for our thoughts. And even though our thoughts do cause us to stray, I guess I guess that's the only word I can come up with. It doesn't mean that the Father is not within us, that he's always been there. Like, we'll never really be truly separated. Our anger and our hurt may be covering, but it doesn't mean that we're apart from him.
Okay. Are you close to your earthly father?
Me? No. I don't have any memory of my father.
Oh, really?
No.
So is he alive or dead?
I think he might be gone, but I'm not positive.
You don't even know who he is?
No. At
Wow.
all. No. Mm-mm.
What was it like growing up not even knowing your father?
I definitely knew something was missing, 1,000%. I felt very insecure and I knew something was lacking big in my life.
And when you ask your mother about your father, she would say?
She would say that my father had multiple families and that she thought it was best that she separated us from him.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She never said anything more than that, like talked badly, like and said that he like, she never called him names or anything like that, but we did know that he had multiple families.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, her ego got in the way, and
Yeah.
she thought it was best to separate his children. And then I ended up meeting my stepbrother by accident, which was an interesting thing.
You met him by accident? And
Yeah.
how was that? What was that like?
It was, I don't know how to explain it, but I went to go get car insurance, and he just so happened to be the agent that was there. And we had the same last name, and my maiden name is uncommon. And he started to speak about his father. I don't know why, and I said, "Oh my gosh, this is my stepbrother." So our half brother, and we were just. It was kind of mind-blowing, and I didn't know how to handle it because my life was kind of messy, and I didn't know how to handle it. I really should have pushed. And then a second opportunity came up where I'm in HR, and he applies for the same half-brother applies for a job where
That's
I'm at.
amazing.
It's like, I know, it really is unbelievable. And we did exchange, but, conversations, and I kind of wanted to know something about my father, but it's like he kind of ghosted me. He got scared. I think he got scared, or maybe he even, mentioned it to my father, and so it was a weird thing. But I think that God was probably giving me some opportunities to try to find out about him, and I didn't have one feeling or the other. But I do know now that he couldn't help himself. I did forgive him. I don't have any anger, and I may have missed out on a lot of those experiences, but now I do see my father is in heaven, and I always have him to go to, and I love and he's always been there for me, and he has probably been protecting me my whole life. So.
So you didn't say to your brother, "You my brother, where's my daddy?"
Yeah.
Tell my dad I want to see him.
I kind of did tell him that, and he.
Be like a black woman. Where's
Yeah.
my daddy?
He probably thought I was as
That
angry
don't
as
no good,
my
man.
mom.
Huh?
He probably thought I was as angry as my mother.
Wow.
But yeah, so I just know basically I was missing something big in my life. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Amazing.
You don't know what you're missing, but you know it's not there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Okay, Big Boss.
Oh, no.
Big Boss, right? B-O-S-S.
Jackie.
What? Oh, Big Dog. I was thinking boss.
Also, my name's just Jackie, guys.
I thought the women wanted to be boss,
Oh my
but they want to be
God.
dogs.
We talked about this the other day, that I was kind of put in a position to be, in that.
Big dog.
Yes, a big dog.
All right.
All right.
What did Jesus mean when he said, "I and my Father are one"?
I don't really know, but if I'm taking a stab at it, it's that because he created us, we can't be of anything else. No one else created us, so we are. And I also think we're not as separated from God as we think.
Okay. Amazing. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Are you close to your father?
I am now.
You were not before?
My dad was always in my life, but I always wanted to be close to my dad, but he wasn't really available at that time we're only 20 years apart. They had me very young, so he was still growing up. My mom was still growing up.
Oh, I see.
And so, but I have to give my dad credit because he never stops trying to improve our relationship. I could go to my dad with anything, any hard topic, and he'll be like, okay.
Right on.
Yeah, so I love
Amazing.
my dad so much, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. You want to respond to the biblical question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what did Christ mean when he said, "I and my Father are one"?
I'm certain that we know God spiritually as a father. And it's in our, I'll just say earthly understanding, that's how we sense him. It's like a fatherly presence. So I think Christ just was very aware of that presence.
You say you're certain about what?
That the presence of God is like a fatherly presence.
But what did Christ meant when he said, "I and my Father are one"?
That he was one with that presence.
With the presence of God?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And you said you're certain that we all know that? Did you say that?
Yeah, as a father. That's how we understand it.
But what makes you certain everybody knows that?
I find in my life the people that are agnostic and atheists, they have an elusive or an outright hateful relationship with their father, and I find that is very consistent.
Okay.
And that there's those who make up with their fathers. That I was like that. I completely reconciled with my father, and then it was like I found God.
You were not close to him at one time?
I was estranged, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Though I knew him. And then when I forgave him, I didn't believe in God for a long time. I was like, what do you call it? Like an existential person. But after I forgave him, that changed. Yeah.
What was it like not being close to him? When you were not close to him, what was that like for you?
Not good, I guess. I mean, it was strange. I knew him. We would talk, but it wasn't like there was some block on my end. I didn't get along with him. But then again, like I said, I ended up reconciling with him, so.
So all is well now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Okay.
Right here.
So what does it mean when he says the Father and I are one?
Yeah, what did he mean when he said that?
Well, I think there's different translations that'll say the Father and I are in agreement, or the Father and I are in unison, and I think that explains it better. Like Jesus said, I can only do what my Father tells me to do, because they were in agreement, they were in unison. I think similar to marriage says you become one flesh, but you don't obviously literally become one flesh. You become one, you become in agreement on the same path towards the same thing.
And so you think that when he said that, he meant he and Jesus was in agreement?
Yes.
I mean, he and God was in agreement?
Yes.
About what?
About everything.
Oh.
About creation, about love, about all of it.
So the Father agreed with the Son, or the Son agreed with the Father?
Well, Jesus would have to agree with the Father. He was
okay.
created by the Father.
And you think that a marriage is like that?
It should be.
Do you think a marriage is like that?
Yeah, it should be. I'm not married yet, so we'll
Do
see.
you think a marriage is like that?
Yes.
Well, you better find out before marriage that it's not. It's not like that.
Sure.
I'm sorry?
No, I agree. It's probably not.
No.
I'm in agreement with you.
Let him know it's not like that before you say yes.
I mean, I hope so, too.
You hope
I think we can be in agreement to strive for to be in agreement. So we can agree to being in unison. But I don't know if
Babe,
it's...
I don't know what agreement means.
I think like aligned in one mind.
What?
What's the definition of is?
Yeah, what does agreement mean? No, you.
Well, me?
Yeah, since you have the mic, go ahead.
Well, I think she kind of said it like of the same mind.
Oh.
Like whatever.
The beauty is if you do get married and both are working on themselves, that would definitely make a difference.
For sure.
That makes it worse, for sure. If both will work on themselves.
Yes.
Right on. That what you mean?
Me? Yeah. I think if we're both with something in mind and we're working towards it, I think then it's better than
What did Jesus
not.
mean when he said he and his Father are one?
I would say it's that Jesus was surrendered. So being that he was fully surrendered, they were of the same spirit, of the same mind.
Oh, okay.
So
And when you say surrender, what do you mean by that?
I think it's like full faith and like made in full love. So he doesn't have fear and like anger and all these things that I think we're all trying to get away from, or like that Satan put out there. I think he just knew like in every part of his soul or his body, of everything, it was like he was in alignment, like he said, but surrendered to that. Like he believed it and was
Okay.
couldn't do anything but that.
Amazing. Are you close to your father?
Man, I would say yes. I'm very close with my dad. Yeah, he's like one of my best friends.
Have you always been close to him?
Yeah, but maybe not in a healthy way. Like where I always wanted to prove something to my dad.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I've always been like next to him in the passenger seat at all times, but felt like I had to do things to make him proud in everything I did. So it was like a lot of what I did in life was for him.
And do you have to prove it? Have you stopped doing that?
Yeah, I think it's being revealed more and more. Like a lot of decisions, like you said, speak up. I think I'm able to do that more and speak up and not fall in line with what my dad wants at all times.
Right on.
So,
So you learn to speak up now?
yeah.
Good. Is it difficult?
I don't think, I actually feel like it's going away really quickly. Like I think that night after a women's group, talking about speaking up, I like sent a text, but I didn't have to overthink. Even texting, I was like, I would want to chat GPT, like, how do I say this thing so I'm not creepy or I'm not whatever. Like, I would like run my thought through there first.
Yeah.
But there's something where that becomes your God, like I
Yeah.
realized, instead of like having my own mind and just action, just send a text and then it's fine. Like there's not, then it's done and that's it. Like there's
Right.
not this spiral, if you will. So I felt a lightness right after when I texted somebody like, hey, I'm coming by your house. I didn't want to sound weird. It was like late at night to pick something up. So I was like, I can get in my head about like, how does it sound and perception.
Yeah.
But instead of just texting, it was done. And then I moved on, I did the thing and then I went home.
Right on.
So yeah, thank you.
Oh, good. Well, stay with it.
Yeah.
Just do it. You want to come up here and talk?
I've already done that. I can do it again.
Yeah. But you've done it before?
Yeah, I've been up there. Yeah.
And were you nervous when you came up?
No, I don't think I was nervous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. Stay
Yeah,
with it.
Thank you.
All right. Were you close to your father?
Yeah, I am now.
But not before?
Well, the classic, my parents got divorced when I was in like kindergarten. My mom made him the boogeyman,
Yeah.
So when I forgave him a few years ago, brought me back around.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Amazing. Oh, amazing. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
When Christ said, the Father and I are one, I think that it's the same thing as once I gained understanding and forgave or dropped my anger to my Father, I feel like me and my Father became one.
Right
So
on.
like when I was younger, I grew up hating my father. So back then we were definitely not one. I saw him like an enemy. But once I learned what I learned here and I forgave him and I dropped my anger towards him, me and him became like one.
Right
So I think
on.
it means the same thing as that. And then like it's weird because my father and I, we could disagree politically. We could, and then he could be like thousands of miles away because he's in Korea. And then we could not talk for like 6 months or a long time. But none of that matters because I just still feel like me and him are one. We're good.
Right on,
And I
yes.
think that's pretty much what it means.
Right on. Amazing. Amazing. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
The biblical question?
Yes.
That Jesus said him and his Father are one.
Right.
That just means that he let his Father's will be done.
Are you and your father, earthly father, close?
Yeah.
One, you're close
Yeah.
to your father?
Yep.
And what is it like being close to him?
It's amazing.
Right on. Thank you. I mentioned this on the show this week. And what I want you all to know, for those who really want to go free, and I believe you all want to, you're here, you want to, that I want you to know that you are not your thoughts. And that now that you work on yourself to overcome this is good. But what I want you to know, that all of your life, all you ever been was thoughts. That's all you ever been. You were made to be that way when you were a child, and you were told all your life to think. You got to think about this. You got to think about what you want. You got to think about where you're going. You got to think about who to marry. You got to think about the career you want. You got to think about where you live. You got to think. You got to think. But you're not your thought. And you've been told wrong. And then in thinking, it has kept you away from life, period. And you are not any thoughts at all, even the thought of happiness. You know, a lot of you got rich the other day with Elon Musk, right? You became instant millionaires. And you were like, oh, I'm so happy. I am happy now, I'm a millionaire. Thank God I'm happy. That you are not happy. You are not your happiness. You are not your happiness at all. As a matter of fact, your happiness is not even real. Period. It's not real. It's just another thought. It's just another thought about being happy. When Elon gave you all that money, your thought said, oh, I'm rich and I'm happy now. I can live what I want, do what I want. And it was just another thought. You are not your anger. You are not the resentment. You are not lonely. All those things are just thoughts. You're not good nor bad. Those are just thoughts. You're not an alcoholic or drug addict or a murderer or a thief or a child molester or your color, your culture. Those are all just thoughts. And all you ever had in your whole life until you start to work on overcoming it was just thought. The thought of, I want to be like someone else is just a thought. And it's not real. You are not your thoughts. And every thought that you have ever had and ever will have has always been an illusion. It's never been real. And that's why they don't work, because they are never real. You need to be like this. You need to make more money. You're not making enough money. You're not this. You are stressed today. Work was difficult, and now you're stressed. And then because you believe the thought, the emotions come, and not knowing that those emotions are coming from the thoughts, and that those thoughts are not real, you thought it was you. Those emotions are not real, you thought it was you. Oh, I'm so depressed, now I need to see a depressed doctor. I'm gonna go and take pills, and then I'll feel better. There is literally no you to feel better. Nothing has ever been wrong with you. It's impossible for anything to ever be wrong with you. It's just another thought. All of your life you've been living thoughts and been catching hell. And they never work. This is why relationships don't work, because you thought this was the right one. They're nice to me, they smile at me, and with the lady, they took me to lunch and they paid for it. This definitely has to be the right one. He opened the car door before he got into his car, his side of the door. That's really the right one. This is a good man. And then you went to church and looked for one. And the guy's like, oh, I'm not going to the bar or on the app and find me a girl. I'm going to go to church. And you go to church and you get one and she said, praise the Lord. Oh, Lord, this is it. She said, praise Jesus. You like, this is the right one. It's just a thought. Happiness is not a feeling. It is not a feeling. When you're happy, you're really sad. And you call it happiness. And that's why you have to work so hard to try to stay happy. You used to make me happy. When we first met, both the guy and the lady, right? I was so happy. Come on, let's be happy. Let's go to date night. You got 20 children, and you want to go on a date night. What the? And you try to be happy. Happiness is not a feeling. It's not. Happiness is never enough. It's never enough. You work day and night. You can even, for these people who got millionaire, became millionaires, they still not going to be happy. That feeling that they have for that investment going to wear off. And then they're going to draw, all these people going to come around and want their money. You're so nice, I like you. And then you're going to give them money. And then when they get your money, they go on away. And now you got to give them more money so you can be happy that they're in your life. Someone smiled at you. And then you're like, wow, that was so nice. They smiled at me. And you feel so happy that they smiled at you. And then now you're hoping the next time you see them, they smile again. And so you go out of your way to make them smile again. Those are just thoughts. You are a bucket load of thoughts. There's nothing real about you at all, because there's nothing real about thoughts. And to overcome them, you're going to have to die from them. You're going to have to open up that dark. I went to Israel once, and they took us to the gates of hell. And anybody ever been to the gates of hell? You got to go to Israel and go to the gates of hell. You go to the cave where the gates of hell are located, and it's real dark down there. They tell you, do not go down into the gates of hell because you won't come back. Apparently people have gone into the gate and then come back out of hell. But, well, hey, go ahead. You're going to have to open up that dark door and go down into the gates of hell. That's the only way you're going to overcome it. There's no other way out. You got to go through the gates of hell. The gates of fear, the gates of loneliness, the gates of stress, the gate of worry, the gate of thinking you're poor or rich, the gate of I don't have a good career, or I don't live in this place or that place. Nobody love me. I don't love nobody. I don't have any children. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a this or that. You got to go down, open that dark door, and go all the way down into the darkness of your imagination. And it's going to be scary. It's going to be, you're going to want to run back, turn around and run back. But don't. Because unless you go through the gates of hell, you're never going to know heaven. You're not going to reach heaven. There's no other way around it. You can't escape it. And then going through the gates of hell, you're going to lose all identities of yourself. All of them. And you're going to see that all along, they have all been illusions. They were never real. And you're going to see that hell was never real. Hell was just a thought. That's all it was. But you got to go through it. And you can't. Don't turn back. Because the devil, when you're going down through the gates of hell, he's going to scream at you like, what's wrong with you? Go back. Go back. Make them love you. You can get a new love. You can hit the lottery and be rich. He's going to lie to you. You're afraid. Don't speak up. You're afraid. He's not going to want it. It reminds me of when Christ went out into the desert and he was there for 40 days and 40 nights. Y'all remember that story? And when he was there, and it was hot in the desert. He was over there in Palestine. Palestine, our desert. That's where you were located, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, he was in that time it was Palestine. And the desert was hot, 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 hot. And he stayed there for 40 days and 40 nights. And while he was there, he was tempted by the devil. And the devil like, look, I can give you the world if you worship me. Don't leave me, I'm your God. I can give you everything. And he allowed Christ to see the world, that you can have whatever car you want, whatever marriage you want, whatever children you want. And then it was like heavy. Christ was like, no, get away from me. I don't want that. And then he said, you could be your own God, whatever that. He made him all kind of promises, right? And I was under the impression that Satan was there telling him this. You can own the world, but Satan wasn't there present in the physical. He was there in the mind. And it was torturous for Christ to go through that for 40 days and 40 nights. He went through what you and I and every human being must go through if you want to be free and live one with the Father. You got to go through every thought that you've ever had and every one that comes, and you got to let it pass. About yourself, about other people, about anything or anyone. You got to die from the thought. And I suggest if you're not going to do this, if you're not going all the way with this, don't do it. Because when the devil is tempting you and you go back, it's darker, more hell than what you're leaving. That's why you have to have a made-up mind. You are willing to lose it all. Because everything you're losing is nothing anyway. Everybody and everything you're losing is nothing. You're gaining, you're not losing. But Satan would tell you going through that, in that desert, going through that dark, you're losing everything. You're losing your family. You're losing your friends. You're losing your children. Who will you be? What would you have if you don't have all that? He's lying to you. You don't have that anyway. You don't have it anyway. It reminds me of, in the Bible, somewhere it says, my enemies, I am surrounded by my enemies. They're all around me. Am I right, Hank? Y'all heard that before, right? Yes. Who have not heard it? Oh, really? Can you know what the scripture is, Raymond?
The 23rd Psalm.
And what does it say?
He prepared a table for me in the presence of my enemies.
No, not that one. Do you know what it is, Hank?
I have a few.
Okay, let it happen. Not that one, Raymond.
Sorry.
But, no, thank you.
In the Psalms, it says, there's a few different places. My enemies surround me like a herd of bulls. They have hemmed me in. Enemies like lions are all around me. I must lie down among them. Their teeth are like spears and arrows, their tongues as sharp as swords.
Amazing.
A couple of different places there.
When you wake up, and as you're waking up, you're going to see that your enemies are all around you. You're surrounded by your enemy. Your mother is your enemy. Your father, in some cases, are your enemy. Your friends are your enemies. Your husband, your wife, your children, your workers, your whatever, are your enemies. Your girlfriend, the folks out in the road there, the people that smile at you. You're surrounded by your enemy. They're all around you. And they want to destroy you. They want to tear you to pieces. And some of you have already discovered that. I hear it all the time. Jesse, now that I have gone and forgiven, my family hate me. My mother hate me. My mother is turning the family against me. My friends don't want to play anymore. You're waking up to the reality that your enemies are all around you, but you didn't know it because you couldn't see it before. You call them friend, you call them son, you call them daughter, you call them mama, you call them daddy, you call them co-workers or workers, you call them everything. But your enemy, you didn't know you're surrounded by your enemy. They're all around you. But because you're in your head and you're calling it something else, you don't see that you're surrounded by your enemy. You're surrounded by your enemies. And as you wake up, you're going to see that, even more so. And they're going to stone you. They're going to hate you worse than they hate you now, especially if you truly wake up all the way. If you go all the way through this darkness that you must go through, that Christ went through in the 40 days and 40 nights, it was, y'all think it's bad on you going through that, dying of the thoughts and emotions. It was worse on him. He made it easier on us by doing it first so that we can do it. He defeated evil. He defeated the devil. And so the devil is defeated in you too, but you just don't know it because you're into thoughts. You are nothing but thoughts. That's all you are. And you believe them. And that's why you won't drop them. And that's why you don't have love. You only have hate because you are nothing but a bag of thought. I'm looking at you now. All I see is a bucket load of thoughts. Dressed in nice clothes. You notice how thoughts love to dress up, huh? That's all I had. But you just thought. That's all you ever been. And that's why the devil has been playing you. The devil makes you hate your fellow man. Think about that. We all came from the same source. We all came from God. All of us. And we hate one another. Think about that. You have an enemy. What sense does that make? You're not supposed to have an enemy. There's something wrong with you. If you have an enemy, it's because something is wrong with you. It's not your enemy. It's you. Yes, sir.
Do you think overthinking came from when Adam got disconnected from God?
Yes, when he turned away from the Father.
Right. Like it put us into a dark place, and then from him not having to worry about the future, now he has to worry about, he's thinking, well, what's going to happen to my future? And then he just started thinking.
Right.
Basically, like you say, it's a fallen state, which I think that's where it comes from. That's my opinion, of course. But I think you can see it throughout the Bible. When Cain killed Abel, he overthought. He became jealous of Abel.
Yeah.
Overthought. He got stuck in his
It's
head.
all in the thought.
Yeah, and he beat him and he killed him.
Yeah.
And throughout the Bible, you see people just overthinking. That's how
All about
Judas
the thought.
Judas killed himself. Judas the Iscariot, because he overthought. He got stuck in his emotions.
Yeah.
Went to go hang himself.
Right on.
And that's why I think it kind of
Have
makes.
you stopped thinking?
No.
Why not?
I guess that fallen state that we're in, we're
Why
trying
haven't
to
you
overcome
stopped?
it. Basically, trying to overcome that overthinking.
By doing what?
Well, the practices like that you say. Well, that's what I was gonna say again to what Jesus was kind of saying. The I and the Father are one. It's basically him, and he said it real good that they become in union.
Right.
They're in agreement with he's in agreement with the Father, and basically the Father is the head of Jesus. He tells them what to think, what to feel.
All thinking people are in agreement with Satan.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
All thinking people. When you think about God, you are one with Satan. What? When you imagine what your life is or what it's going to be, you and the devil are one. When you think about what you don't have, I don't have enough of, you and Satan are one. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
What was that?
Well, I'm
yeah,
not
basically
sorry, but go
God
ahead.
is the head of Jesus. So it's basically like what the girl was saying. He's submissive, being, what's the word? He's submitted to God. He's like, that's my dad. Why wouldn't I submit to him? He tells
Okay.
me what to think. He tells me what to do.
So why don't you do it?
I do it, but
Why
there's
don't
times
you
where you
stay
just stumble,
doing it?
you know?
What?
I mean, I do it. I'm getting better at it, but I do stumble still. But like I
Okay.
said, I think it's because from that fallen state where we're not in union with God. So our brain just says, well, what's going to happen to the future? And then you just get stuck in your own thoughts, and then you react to it emotionally, and then you make the thought worse, and then it just magnifies the thought, and you're like, how do I stop this train? How do I get off? Like I bought a ticket to a crazy train, I just want to take a break, relax, cool down.
Right on. Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got to stop thinking. Yes, right here, the white.
Yes, what? I didn't raise my hand.
I know, but you should have.
Oh, okay. For what?
About all those thoughts that you are nothing but thoughts.
Oh, I know you're cracking me up that we're really with Satan all that time. We're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm with Satan most times.
Did you know that?
A little bit.
And so, have you noticed that not in your whole life that one thought has ever worked out? It always leads to something else.
I want to believe that, but sometimes the thoughts did lead to better things, opportunities or whatever.
Give me an example of a thought take you to a better thing.
Well, like I made a plan to get a degree, and then I got the degree. So that was just from a thought.
And how's that a better thing?
I want to know why this guy's shaking his head like it wasn't, but
The thought said, look at that man shaking his head.
well, yeah, because he's like shaking his head right in front of me. I'm like, tell me what's wrong with that.
When Christ was in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, and Satan tempted him, he never reacted.
Yeah.
And you just reacted to Satan tell you, he's shaking his head.
Yeah, that's Satan.
like your degree ain't nothing. How getting a degree took you to a better place?
Well, like it gave me more opportunities, when I applied for jobs. But I'm not putting a big emphasis on that. But I'm just saying, I don't think. I see what you're saying about wanting stuff and then you going for it and then you didn't really end up happy either way.
Do you see at all that you're just a bag of thoughts?
Yeah.
Just thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you understand that you're never going to have a life until you stop thinking?
Honestly, I don't understand that.
You don't?
No.
And what you don't understand about that?
I don't know how to operate without thoughts. Like, I know you say what's practical and what's not.
Right.
And you say things are going to work out if I stop thinking. It's just really hard to believe because obviously my whole life I've been thinking like, okay, what's the next step now? So I want to believe that. What was your original question? Do I believe if...
That you're not going to have a life until you stop thinking.
Yeah, that sounds good. I just don't know how to do it and actually do it.
Oh, okay.
You could give me instructions?
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
Right on. You're not pretending.
No. I really don't know how to do that.
Right.
Yeah, so...
And you want to do it?
I would like to. I'll give it a shot for a year.
Never think about the past again. Never think about you again.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You say that, and then I'll go to lunch with my friends. I'm right back into thinking about me, or I'm at work and I'm thinking about me. Everything. So I understand. I could only probably do that if I stay present.
Oh, okay. And why don't you do that?
I'll try.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do I tell you to stop thinking about you?
I really don't know.
Well, brat.
No. Come on, everybody here thinks about themselves.
I know, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but I don't know why it's so bad. I mean, I could understand a little bit why it's bad, but not fully. Because what else am I supposed to be thinking about?
Other than you?
Yeah, controlling myself, so I'm not,
Right.
Okay. Getting out of hand.
Interesting.
Okay.
The young lady in the back want to respond. On the back row, yeah. Hold on to, he took it away from you already? Okay, that's fine. I'll come back to it if I need to. Why do I encourage you to stop thinking?
I know why you do. I can't put it in words
for it to like make sense.
Oh, okay.
But I know why you tell us to.
And what would happen if you stopped thinking?
If I stop thinking, how can I say this? When I stop thinking, everything is just much more smoother. I'm not thinking about the outcome of anything. I'm just doing what's in front of me. And I guess to put it in other words, if you're not like kind of making yourself your own God when you're like thinking about yourself too, about situations.
Yeah.
That's the best way I could put it. Like I know why you tell us to. I just can't like put it in words.
And did you know before today, all you ever be in all your life was just a bunch of thoughts?
Yes.
You knew that?
Well, I didn't. No, actually, no, I didn't know it. No.
What is it like hearing that now that it's just all you being are just thoughts?
It's almost like I'm not even like real in a way.
I rest my case.
Yeah.
What is it like knowing you're not real in a way?
I'm still kind of trying to figure that out now.
Yeah.
Because like my world is kind of my mind in a way.
Absolutely.
And like,
that's everybody's problem.
Yeah.
Their world is their mind.
so it's like now that I know that my thoughts aren't even mine, it's like, okay, so if my thoughts aren't even me, then who am I referring to when I'm even talking about myself?
What would happen if you never talked about yourself again?
I guess it would be that thing of like that ego death thing that everyone goes through.
Everyone don't go through it.
Well, you know, people
Only
that
a few.
Yeah, people that actually
Right.
like really work on themselves.
Right.
But I think it would truly be that of just like that real ego death of just like what you truly say if nothing bad ever happens to you because there's really not a you know, that thing.
If you ever stop thinking, could anyone ever make you mad or frustrated or irritated again?
No.
So why don't you stop thinking then?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm still kind of double-minded at times, too.
Meaning what?
Like, I haven't fully surrendered yet. I'm working on it,
And
though.
why not?
Because I guess I'm still trying to hold on to who I think I am.
And who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff? There's a song for every occasion. Dan, you heard that song, Who Do You Think You Are, Mr. Big Stuff?
Mr. Big Shot.
No, Jesse, but I feel like if people stop thinking, they think that their life would be like boring or something.
They do, some people do think that, you're right.
I feel like that might be her case.
Are you thinking that?
Not necessarily boring. I think I'm still kind of holding on to the thing of I'm someone to be respected.
You?
Yeah.
Well, you are a big lady. What, you big lady? Huh? You are a big dog.
Yes.
You got to respect big dog.
Yeah, I'm still kind of holding on to that a little bit.
Amazing. And why?
I guess I'm still kind of holding on to the thing of it's a protective kind of thing.
From what?
To be respected? Well, it's protective.
Of what?
Like of me.
How being respected is protecting you?
That's a great question. It protects my ego really. If we just
And why do you want your ego protected? You got to go through hell.
I know.
How are you going to go through hell if you're protecting hell?
It's just something about the feeling of going through that, of just feeling so vulnerable and small and empty. Like you really have nothing. Like you got nothing with you. And to go through that is, and at times I do kind of go through it and like just let it go. And I'm getting better at it, but I can't say I fully
surrendered. Yeah.
What does you feel vulnerable and what?
And empty.
Empty. That's a perfect feeling. Because in reality, every thinking person is vulnerable and weak. And they don't know it. And so they fight to pretend that they're strong, but you're really weak and pathetic. A thinking person is a weak, pathetic person, and you're afraid to go down through the gates of hell because you don't want to see that you're weak and pathetic. You don't want to face that either. But if you do, when you're weak is when you will be made strong. But it won't be your strength, it'll be the power of God's strength in you. But you won't let that happen because you're protecting a false strength of trying to pretend that you're strong, and you're not. Not one person on this planet is strong. Everybody's weak. They just won't admit it. And they fight to keep from seeing that they're weak. I'm a fighter. I'm going to fight for myself. I'm not going to let my neighbor do this to me. Who does she think she is? I'm not going to let my worker treat me this way. You got to respect me. You're weak. Because if you were strong, you wouldn't even have those thoughts at all. And what other people say and do, a lot of it not hitting you physically, it wouldn't even bother you what they think or say or how they treated you or not treated you. Because you will see that there is no you. Ain't nobody there to treat badly. That is in your mind. It's in your thinking. Satan is like, look, they're not respecting you. My mama told me that you're supposed to respect me. She lied to you. There's no one to respect. It's just another false identity, another false thought that there's someone there to respect. And I'm the governor of California. Respect me. I remember having a debate, well, not a debate, but I went up to the Sacramento, and I testified before the Congress thing up there, the legislators, and this black woman was a Congress, whatever she was, and I didn't say it. I said to them, I want you to know that I don't agree with whatever her first name was, her at all. And she got all mad. I'm a congressperson, respect me. Turn his mic off. He didn't say congressman. I'm like, I don't care. That's just a title. This is your name, and I don't agree with you. And she had a fit. She screamed through the whole thing. And you know she was black, so she was really screaming. But what a mess, huh?
Yeah.
A title is just a title with no meaning. It's just a title to control you. If I'm the senator, now you got to say senator, Mr. or Mrs. Senator. That make me feel good. I have control over you. A title is not worth a dime. Preacher title ain't worth a dime. Bishop title ain't worth a penny. Pope and daddy and whatever they call each other. Father Pope or something. They even got, in some religions, they have people worshiping Mary. Mother Mary, Holy Father, daughter. No, the mother of Mary, something of God, right? Mother of Mary full of grace. Yeah, and then they have you put Mary picture in your wallet. And you do it. Because the thoughts tell you, well, Mary is holy. Even Jesus yelled at Mary, Mama, go sit down. If you were seeking the Lord, you would have known where I was. Right? It's all a thought. It's not real. And when you hold on to these identities, all you're doing is building more false identities, and it's keeping you from going all the way down through hell. Christ said, if you want a life, you got to give it up. You got to give up a life. And when you're mad at somebody because they looked at you the wrong way, or they didn't respect you, or they didn't honor you, all you're doing is picking up another false identity that's keeping you in hell. You got to give up a life. Christ gave up a life. He gave up the ego. In the desert, in the dark, you got to do the same thing. Oh, y'all don't want to give it up. You're just a thought. All your life you've been thought. You were made to be that way, and they set you up. They set us all up because we thought we knew what we wanted. We thought we knew how much we wanted. We thought we knew where we want to live and how we want to live. We thought we knew who we want to marry, who we don't want to marry. We thought it's all thoughts. I thought you were for me. I thought you were against me. All thoughts. All thoughts. Isn't that crazy? It's just a thought. And only reason you're into the thought thing because you turned away from the light. We became angry. And someone told you it's good to think. All you gotta do is turn back to the light and you're fine. It's just that simple. Any other questions? I saw some more hands I want to get to.
I do have one last question.
Yes.
What is like your intuition? Like, what is that?
So I think different people think it means something else, but I'm guessing that they mean that the spirit of truth inside you, it kind of warn you about things and tell you things and show you things. But I don't know exactly what they mean when they say that.
I guess I'm asking because I wanted to know, is that like another thought thing of like your intuition? Because I've experienced where my intuition told me something and I like followed it and, you know, grateful that I did. But I'm like, okay, is that like...
Now, I don't know if they unconsciously calling that, you know, because we do have a teacher, and the teacher warns us of all things, all people, all things, all the time. I don't know if they're getting a glimpse of that and they're calling it intuition or not. I really just don't know what they mean. But the next time, oh, take the mic to Hate. He has a lot of intuitions. What does that mean, Hake?
What does intuition mean?
He already found it on AI.
No, I haven't looked yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Not yet, right.
Well, I think it can be two things. It could be you tricking yourself and getting into your head and going with thoughts and imagination, or it could be you going with what you kind of know but don't realize why you know it, or don't necessarily know why you know it.
Because some people, they think they know something, they know what's happening, what's going to happen, and all that, and they call that intuition. Not that would be a thought or thoughts. But so the next time someone tells me, I'm gonna ask them, what do you mean? What's going on? Because I don't really know what they mean by that. Did you have an intuition?
Well, I've had like moments, definitely moments in my life where I'm like, oh, like something's really urging me to like do this thing, and I do it, and the outcome is like, oh, okay, good thing I did do it.
Oh, okay.
But I wonder, like, okay, like where does that come from?
And do you remember if they come from the head or you just realize it?
It was just, I don't know, it was just like something telling me to do that certain thing.
Oh, okay. It's an interesting question. I may make it a Bible question.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. Amazing. And so, stop wanting to respect. What's wrong with you? Who taught you or told you that you need to be respected?
My dad, actually.
Oh, forgive him. You're going to only have respect when you don't want it. When it's not even part of your nature, your thinking, or anything. And then you're never going to think whether you have it or not, because you're going to be fine, and whatever's happening out there is going to be fine. One thing I've noticed is that once you conquer the inner world, you then conquer the outer world too, because now you understand what's happening in you, and you also understand what's happening outside of you, in the world, and you're not bothered either way. So you got to understand both worlds, inner and outer. So stay with it.
Okay.
Are you still trying to be the big boss?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, for sure. No.
All right. You can understand where she's coming from? About respect and all that?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't want respect?
I don't care anymore. Ever since I started coming here, I don't care anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Right on. See, it's working.
It is. That's why I keep coming back.
Right on.
But I just, it's
I
not
thought
that.
you were coming back because your mother told you I was going to look for you.
She said, "You don't come, I'm going to choke you."
Right
No, no, it's because I'm just learning how to do things.
Yes.
I don't always know how to act in every way, So when you say like, "Oh, have you done this? Have you done that?" It's like I'm just still learning. That's all.
Right on. Stay with it.
I will.
Any other questions right now, for now?
Oh, no.
Okay. It's just a thought. All you are thoughts. That's all you are. And I really want that to sink in so that you can stop reacting, so you can go all the way through hell. Someone is not treating you well, and you're all mad. Notice you're mad because someone is not treating you the way they think you should be treated. You think you should be treated. Let them treat you that way, and feel the pain, because it's just ego pain. Feel the pain of not being treated the way you think you should be treated, so you can go through hell. You're going to be surprised what you will find. Really, it's going to blow your mind. I saw some more hands. I'm sorry, I forgot. Let's go here, here, Raymond, here, here, and there. Remember where I pointed to. Yes.
What she mentioned, the intuition, I think people, there's probably a technical term for it, like the actual definition for intuition, but I think we confuse it as with the gut feeling.
Okay.
And a gut feeling
Do you
is,
have the gut feeling or the intuition?
yeah, I think people kind of think that a gut feeling is like a golden compass to your life. Where it's
So
like,
do you get it sometimes?
oh yeah, I think we all do. It's,
No, how about you?
Yeah.
And what is it like? Is it in the head or?
It's both. That's what I'm saying. The technical side of it would be your conscience, and then like your gut. Basically, like I don't know if it's called the limbic system or whatever it's called, but it's essentially it's in our biology.
Oh, okay.
But people confuse intuition with thinking it's like this mysterious understanding of the world. Like it's almost like this is a secret hidden door. Like you open your intuition and you just figure everything out. But I think that's the foundation of overthinking. It's the intuition. And that's why people just get wrapped up in their thoughts because they're like,
Well,
it's
now
a
that
few,
she's brought
you know?
it up, I'm gonna pay more attention to that.
Yeah.
I never even think of that word, but I do hear it.
But yeah, it's basically, it's a gut feeling. They say it's
Okay.
like from evolution, but if you believe in evolution, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Where's the next hand? Raymond, and then here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Here. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse, I know you say never ask a black man if he remembers anything.
Yes.
But I remember you said that.
But you about to ask a black man. But go ahead.
I always have to say that to you. It's funny. But I know you said the way that you get respect is you show respect. So when I talk to people, I will say sir or ma'am, Mr. or Mrs. I'm with you. I'm not about the title thing. Like if I've actually seen Amy Klobuchar come through our airport. I called her senator just because I wanted to show her love. I didn't care about the title. But I just kind of wanted to know, like, are you kind of the same, like, you know, showing that love, sir, or ma'am, Mr., or Mrs., and then they can let you know how they want to be addressed? I'm just kind of curious.
No.
Not like you don't?
No.
But if you ran into somebody randomly on your street, would you, sir, you dropped something, or hey, you dropped something?
I'll be like, you dropped something.
That was not what I was expecting.
Thank you. Amazing. But we've been taught to be that way. I know what you're talking about. Sir, ma'am, yes, sir, and all that. Our parents taught us that because they wanted to control us. They wanted us to never forget that they were grown, and you don't talk to grown people like that. So, but once you become your own person, if you want to say it, you will. But it won't be under control. You won't be controlled by it. You'll be you. Because once you become one, once you become whole, you're gonna have everything. Literally nothing is missing. You will have everything right there, all the time. So you won't have to play that game of what we've been taught. It will. It'll be fine. Raymond, and then here and here. Yes, Raymond.
about what you say about going to into our own gates of hell. That I feel I do that whenever I start to pray because I'm surrounded by a sea of thoughts and emotions.
But Raymond, you should do it when you think of yourself as being no good. You know, you always say, I'm no good. You still think you're no good?
More or less because of all the mistakes and pitfalls I did throughout my life.
And so you think you're no good because of the mistakes?
Yeah, yes, because I felt that if I was a better person, I would have had a better relationship with my dad.
But everybody in the world have made mistakes. So nobody's good then, right? Did you know you were just like everybody?
That doesn't sound really comforting. The fact that I'm always falling short like everybody else always means I'm one step closer to being evil.
What?
The fact that I'm falling short like everybody else always means I always am one step away from being evil.
What is that? Is it almost 1 o'clock already? What does that mean, falling short?
Okay, isn't there something in the Bible saying that we're all fall short of our
right, you quote the scripture, but what does it mean?
It's that we're not good. If we're not good, what else would we be but evil?
Did Jesus say you were not good?
I wouldn't know. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't really know that.
He didn't say it.
He didn't?
No.
Well, what exactly does he say about somebody like me?
He tell you to stop judging yourself.
Oh, wait. I see. Okay, I guess that's a problem I still have to work on because whenever I pray, like I said, when I pray, it's like a whole ocean of thoughts and feelings are surrounding me, and it takes time for me to realize that there's always a ray of hope between me and our Father in heaven.
You're never going to have it as long as you're thinking that way about yourself.
I understand.
You'll have it when you stop thinking that way about yourself.
Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome, buddy. Right here. Wow. This time is gone already. Yes. Raymond, pull up John 1 John 4:8 for me. Go ahead.
Wanted to say I know it's possible to get out of the mindset of thinking and into the mindset of doing. And it's totally, what Jesse says about stop thinking is totally possible.
Have you stopped?
I've experienced it.
Have you stopped?
No.
And why not? You just said it was totally possible. What the?
I've had my moments and then I slipped
Why don't
back.
you stop?
It's hard to say.
But then how you know it's totally possible?
Because I know I've experienced it.
So why don't you stop then?
Because saying and action are different things. And I haven't followed through completely with the acting.
And why don't you?
This is what happens. I have like a honeymoon period.
A honeymoon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, or like I'm doing good and like, oh, this is working. This is going good.
Right.
And then hell hits.
You know why?
Why?
Because when you say, oh, this is working, this is going good, you're in thoughts. You're in hell and don't know it.
Yeah.
Don't ever let Satan make you say that again.
Yeah. I'm working through
Because
this.
he keep you like, oh, look, everything's going fine now. You're doing well. And when he's telling you that, you're back into thoughts because you're listening to him and you're thinking all is well. But if you didn't think all is well, all is well.
I think what it is, like this next Monday morning, hell can hit me like that.
Monday mornings?
Oh yeah.
Why?
The next morning. It just can.
Oh, just the next morning?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, just the next morning, hell can just be
Right.
like, bam, you're in hell.
And what do you do when you're in hell?
Give in.
Give in?
Give in to hell, yeah.
What a mess.
Don't resist it.
Oh, you give in?
Yeah.
By not?
I react.
Not,
I
oh, you do
react to
react?
hell.
Oh,
That's what
I
I'm
see.
saying, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
So you don't know then that it's possible to be free of thoughts? Because if you knew, you would not give in.
But I've experienced it. I've experienced just waking up and doing and not thinking and not being
But
bothered.
not enough to stop it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I understand. I know it's hard. I'm playing around, but I know it's hard because you're so identified with it. That's what the problem is. Amazing. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have two questions. The first question, on your show, you always say it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. And I want to know, how do you know that?
Because you got to, when you go through hell, it is rough. Because you're going through hell being weak, helpless. You're going through hell with fear. You're going through hell with losing all identity, and nothing will be left. You're going through hell, that's going to be rough. But if you make up your mind to do it anyway, on the other side, everything is easy. Life itself becomes 100% simple and easy.
Okay,
And then on the outside of you, your family, your friends, and everybody, not everybody, of course, but people are going to turn on you. And so you're going to lose that too, but you're going to realize I never had it anyway. I thought I had a family. I thought that was my brother and my sister. They will always be with me, my family. I thought my mother loved me. I thought this. So you're going to lose that too. And a lot of people don't want to let that go, but you got to die from that too, by not judging them, not being mad.
Okay, so then the second question relates to that is, maybe you're dealing with your girlfriend or your family member or friend, and you know they're lying to you, but you don't want to get angry. So in that case, though, you still kind of have to act or respond. Do you, realize they're lying and then try to manipulate them because you know they're lying? Or do you just try to get away from them because you don't want to get angry yourself? Or what would be a solution?
Repeat that question for me, I'm sorry.
That when you know someone is lying to you, and so you have either a choice to, get angry, which you don't want to do, so you throw that one out.
Right.
And then I guess you recognize they're lying, you don't want to call them out and put them on the spot so you can manipulate them, or
Right.
I guess you can just get away from them. And
If you
or
see
do you have
for
a better
sure that
solution?
they're lying to you, just say, you're lying.
You saying call them out.
Yeah, and then be done with them. But don't resent them, because it's not them. They're living in their imagination, and the thoughts is telling them, lie so you can get what you want. Lie it's all about self, about the ego. So they, just as you can't help it, they're into thoughts too. They can't help it. Don't judge them, but don't try to manipulate them or anything. Just say, I see that you're lying to me. And then however they feel about it, that's on them. It has nothing to do with you.
So if I don't want to see them anymore, and then in their imagination they think, oh, he's angry at me because he doesn't want to see me. He's lying that he's.
It doesn't matter what someone else thinks.
It shouldn't matter what they think.
Let them think whatever they want to think. They're into thoughts, they can't help it. You live your life. If you want to move on, you move on. And don't try to prove to them that it's over. Don't try to do anything. Just move on and live your life, and don't judge them.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
All right. Amazing. Doug wanted to tell us about all his intuitions. Did I see your hand, Doug?
Not that I know of.
Do you ever have intuitions?
I have, I've always kind of thought they were called that too. I have, a few times in my life, I have realized something or seen something and known what not to do or what to do.
Right.
And we were taught that those were intuitions. So if But
And it may, I just don't quite know what it means. I've heard it too, all my life. But I don't quite know. Did you know you were just a bag of thoughts all your life?
I didn't realize it was all my life until recently. It just seems so normal. It just seems so right. But you're right. We were taught to think you could do anything you put your mind to. You know, we were taught that type of stuff when we were growing up.
You could be president if you want.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, right. Okay, I want to be president. It ain't happening. What a setup.
Yeah, it's, and the interesting thing about it is that it's like when I'm not thinking, nothing happens, right? Nothing happens. It's just kind of just a little space of time.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're not thinking, nothing happens, and yet everything is happening for you. It really is.
And that's a beautiful thing. The maybe more interesting thing though is that it is so, I don't know how to say it. I'm afraid to say it because I don't want to jinx myself either. But it's like I can see that a thought is a lie, but I'm so quick to be in my thoughts. It's a mess. I can't I can't help but be in my thoughts.
I know. Poor you. Yes, Frank, real fast. And then, hey, I saw your hand, right? And then I got to end this. I can't believe this time gone.
Yes.
I'm not going to let y'all talk next week. I'm glad you don't have questions. But go ahead.
Instincts is a knowing, and thoughts and imagination.
No,
idea.
intuition.
Intuition is it's a knowing. You know.
Okay.
Example. Something told me to stop at this red light, and I did, and car went through.
Okay.
Or stop at a green light. You know. And so it's a knowing, and when you go against it, it works. You know, could be, you know, very dangerous, and it is not a thought. It is
amazing.
It is something. I don't know where it comes from, but
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Real fast, hey.
Earlier, Frankie asked why did God ask Adam if he already knew the questions that he asked to Adam.
Okay.
And I think that God asked him that to let Adam face himself and see.
Okay.
Like God already knew the answer.
So did Frankie say God didn't know the answer already?
He sounded like he was confused as to why God would ask something,
Oh.
and maybe he didn't know. And
Forgive him, he smoked pot.
not really.
Frankie don't smoke pot, I'm playing. He does not smoke pot. Maybe peyote, but no pot. No, but yeah.
And I was thinking about Dolores' dad and her mother keeping her dad away because he had a different family.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about how I read in the olden days, there were sometimes fathers or grandfathers who had a bunch of different women and a bunch of different children.
Yeah.
And in the olden days, they all knew each other and like they had made peace. They just lived
Absolutely.
that way. And they weren't judging each other, holding it against each other.
That's a good point. Tell me about the good old days. My granddad had, he dead, so I can tell his business. My granddad had, I think 7 with my grandmother. And then, let me see. I think he had maybe 7 or 8 with Miss Shug down the road. And then down the road from there, he had 2. And we all knew each other All the children knew each other. Everybody grew up together. We all went to the same cotton field. When it was time to go to town, we all rode on the back of the truck together. And Dad treated everybody the same. And everybody knew each other. That's heaven. At least for Dad. Isn't that amazing? But nowadays, that's gone. Here's what I want to tell you in closing. Is that right now, you all, and I realize some of you are working on yourself, you all thoughts. That's all you are. And you're reacting to thoughts. And if you ever stop reacting to thought, you're going to be thoughtless. You're going to be free. But you got to stop reacting. If somebody don't respect you, that's in your mind that you want respect. And it's an illusion. It's a false identity. So let them act however they want. Don't judge them. Don't get angry. Don't let Satan tell you that. Otherwise, you'll take other actions to try to avoid it, and you'll end up with worse people. All right? What you got to do, if you want to be free, you got to stop reacting to thought. When they come, try to catch them, and you won't in the beginning, but catch the first thought. And the first thought is going to try to make you react. It's going to say, how are you letting this happen to you? What about this or that? You got to, don't do it. Just don't react. And then it'll fade away. And then you got to stop judging. If you want to enter into the kingdom, and this I promise you, you can enter into the kingdom right now. This very moment, it's right here, right at hand, all the time. It's right here. And everything you ever need, ever want, will always be right here. You'll always have it. But you got to stop judging. And when you stop judging, in that very moment that you forgive, when you truly see you're wrong for being angry, judging, in that very moment you enter into the kingdom of heaven. In that very moment, because your heart changes from hate. You hear people say, oh, I went and hear this young man say, I went and forgave, and I just felt better all of a sudden. I felt like a load was lifted. You enter into the kingdom. That's what happened. You enter into the kingdom, out of the darkness into the kingdom. And now when those thoughts come, you watch them, but don't go with them at all. You start to live that way, period. You develop, or you come back to your real self of no thinking. And then you, God up here, you here, are one. Everything comes from heaven right into you, automatically, without you having to think about it. Because you are now of love. You are of love. And if you can't love your enemy and love your neighbor and love God, you're never going to be in the kingdom. You got to love. You cannot hate at all. You cannot judge. Or you're in hell. You're in thoughts. And every time you identify with a thought, you build another false self. A false image. A false self. You gotta, I don't care what happens to you out there, you gotta not judge in here. Salvation is of the heart. Love is of the heart. God wants a pure heart. That's why he said, go and forgive. And what you're going to discover in closing, that you are truly, truly one with God. You and the Father are one, because everything is coming down to you. Life, love, everything. Knowing the truth, knowing what to do, knowing everything is coming down to you, through you, because you and the Father are one, as Christ said. I and the Father are one, because he came from the Father. You came from the Father. And he's in you, but you don't remember because you're in your head. You're judgmental, you're angry, you're reacting. And so you identify with a false self. You are sons and daughters of God. You just don't remember it because you're in thoughts. You think there's someone there to respect. You think there's someone there that need love. You think there's someone there to have needs. You think that someone there that's an alcoholic or a drug addict or whatever. There's no one there. It's an illusion. You call yourself that, and that's what make it seem to be real. It's not real. It's just a thought. That makes sense a little bit? You are sons and daughters of God, and that's why God said we have to love one another. Because when you hate your fellow man, you're hating God, you're hating yourself, and you're hating the son or the daughter of God. You're hating them, and that's what Satan wants you to do. Raymond, read John 1:4-8. Oh, you don't have it ready for me?
I had open for a few. The First John?
Yeah, 1 John 4:8.
4:8, okay, just one second.
Well, that's all right. James had it. Read it, James. Because of time, Raymond. Thank you.
Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love.
If you have hate, you don't know God, because you have no love. You're not of love. But when you forgive, truly forgive, you're now of love. And you and God are one. That's how you get back to the Father. You got to forgive. You got to admit you're wrong for judging, and then everything else will be made clear to you. But you got to be of love. Did you forgive your mother? No, you.
Yeah.
You forgave your mother?
Yeah.
You told her?
I haven't really talked about it, but yeah.
You haven't told your mother you forgive her?
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
But how you forgive her then? Why you say yeah?
I just forgive her in my head, in
No.
my thoughts.
That's Satan, man. Why haven't you gone to her and forgiven her?
I haven't really seen a need for it. Like I haven't felt like she's done anything wrong towards me.
But then why did you say, yes, I forgave in my head?
Well, I guess like I think back in childhood, maybe just some stuff between her and like situation I've been put in that you know she's put me in, but not directly responsible for.
She was responsible for you there.
Yeah.
How will you be free if you don't forgive her? Because you became just like her. You notice that? Have you noticed you're just like your mama?
Somewhat, yeah.
And you want to be like your mama?
No.
Then how will you overcome? She made you like her by making you angry when you were a kid. And so you become like what you hate. And so that's why you're just like her. But you're going to have to realize you're wrong for resenting her. She couldn't help herself. The same devil that's controlling you is controlling her. As a matter of fact, her devil has made a home in you. And that's why you're just like her. You're going to have to face her, hey, mother, once you really see I'm wrong for resenting her, she couldn't help it. I'm sorry for resenting you, mother. I realize now you couldn't help it. And don't ask for forgiveness. God will forgive you when you admit you're wrong for resenting her. But you're going to have to face her. What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm fine with that. I just, yeah, I don't think there's any like resentment or anything there.
But you just said you became like her, and you remember some things she put you into in situations.
Yeah, I just, it's in the past. It's like not something that I dwell on really.
And where's the past?
Huh?
Where's the past?
Behind me.
But then why do you remember it?
It's just in my head. It's just thoughts.
Right. And thoughts are coming from where?
God?
No. God is not into thinking. He's into no thinking. God said, your thoughts are not his, your ways are not his. That's from the devil. So your friend didn't tell you to forgive your mama?
I think he told me that he forgave his mom.
But he didn't tell you should forgive yours? He didn't suggest?
Well, I mean, our situations are just different.
Did he suggest you forgive your mama?
I'm sure he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
You didn't believe him?
Well, I just thought our situations were just different.
So you like, you know what, you have a crazy mama, not me.
I don't know about that.
One last thing, did you forgive your father for not protecting you from your mother?
Well, see, I don't know. I'd say I'd have probably more issues with him than my mom.
But your issues are coming from your mother toward him.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Your father never done you wrong.
Why do you say that?
Fathers don't do wrong. They just can't have the mother, so they leave the mother, they don't leave the children. And the mother's not gonna tell you, you know what, your dad loved you, he just didn't know how to deal with the hell in me. But instead she'll play victim. Oh, I'm a victim, your dad didn't treat me right. Your dad did this, and your dad did that. She won't tell you what she did to drive him crazy. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
What? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So forgive your father. He loved you. He just didn't know how to deal with your mother.
Okay.
But she's not going to tell you that because she's evil.
Okay.
Did you know your mother was evil?
I've heard that before.
Yeah, she's evil. So ask your father, why did he protect you? He'll tell you, I just didn't know how to deal with your mother, son. And I tried to be with you and she wouldn't let it.
Yeah.
That make sense?
I think so.
Otherwise, have you noticed, in closing, have you noticed every woman you got involved with was just like your mama? You couldn't handle them?
Somewhat, yeah.
You keep running to your mama.
Yeah.
And until you overcome her, you're going to always be attracted to the same hell in your mama and other women. And you're going to do what your daddy did. You're going to marry the devil. What a mess, huh?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
I think so.
Yeah. So search your heart, see those little irritations that your mother had toward her.
Yeah.
Go and forgive her, and God will forgive you. And like this young man said earlier, everything changing. You have no more fear and doubt and all that. And then you see that your thoughts are lies. They're not true. And love your earthly father and forgive him, because if you don't love God, love your earthly father, you're never going to love God. Your father is the son of God, as you are. It's just that he was turned away by his parents too. Any question about that?
No, not at the time. That makes sense.
Oh, good. As long as it makes sense, go the rest of the way, it'll become clear.
Thank you.
Amazing, huh?
Amazing.
All right. And if you're ice, he's going to be running out the back door. You see him going that way, he's going out the back door. You can go around back. All right?
Good job.
All right. Any questions? Was this helpful? Oh, yeah. It's just a thought. Nothing about thoughts are true. Zero, ever. It's impossible. All right? So watch those thoughts. Try to stay present instead of lost in your head, think about the past or the future or anything. And I'm telling you, it will be made clear it's just a thought. But most importantly, you got to love. You got to love your enemy. You got to love your friend. You cannot hate anyone, because we are all sons of God. We've just been turned away. But you, in God's eye, you're still his daughter. You're still his son. You just don't know it because you're in your head, identified with evil. All right? It's just a thought. Stop thinking. The only thing you need to think about is what you're going to make for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, how to drive your car. That's it. All right? Amazing, huh? Stay with, I can't believe this time is up. Happy Father's Day. Just stay with it and overcome the world. When you overcome thoughts, you overcome the world, and you will be the ruler without you being the ruler of your own world and the universe, because you will be one with it. All right? And I'm black, and I'm telling you this. You know God must be something else. He even loves black people. Amazing, huh? All right, thank you all. We'll do your super chats tomorrow. Thanks for your tithe and offering. Happy Father's Day. Thank you all very much. Amazing.